Welcome to today's video where we are going to be looking through Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 Premium Deluxe version. So I have loaded into the sim here, as you can see around. This is a 787 we're looking at right now, which in my opinion, this is a really good add-on. Today I've turned a lot of the features off like live air traffic and ground crew. Now if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and subscribe if you like the video. So let's get into it. So as you can see here, we're going to go ahead and look at some of the airplanes. We have the helicopters, we have most of the standard planes here, as you can see, not too good. Like the A330, A320, these were the standard edition there. There's an Airbus helicopters there, but one of the main parts in the Sim Premium Deluxe version is indeed the 787 Dreamliner right there. And then we also have a Boeing 747 Firefighter, the Dreamlister, which we'll look at later on in the video. The DULUXE DC-3, which comes with the standard one, is pretty short, but it's pretty good still. We can also see Zone Aviation planes. Citation Longitude, which is really one, and a Saab 340, which I'm going to show you later on in the video. Plus PC-12, plus a PC-24, and many others like the P-51 Mustang, and other really cool planes that we get in new version of the sim. So you can see, I'll go through them here, see them. So now we're going to go all the way over to one of my local airports, which is London Heathrow International, which goes into, what, like 3D. You can see. So we're going to go and load in the Saab 340 at Heathrow. Which, if you didn't know, it's one of the handcrafted airports in Premium Deluxe, which I'm really excited about, so we'll get into that. We're not going to be looking too much at the Saab 340, but it does have a really nice crown-filled university livery, and it looks really nice. So let's go ahead and load up into Heathrow. Apologize for the long waiting times. My Wi-Fi's been down a bit, but we will get there eventually. The parking gates, let's see here. 365. Constance, let's go in. Once again, apologize for the wait. You know that this background music is actually the background music of Microsoft Flight Simulator home screen? So, that's what I've got in the background. Thought it'd be good to advert my music to the video. Here we are at Heathrow. It's taking a little minute to load onto. And here is the Saab 340. The tug's not fully modeled yet, but it should be in a second. We start to see the trucks getting in place. Here we are, sir. Now we are going to look up. You can see over here, this side of the airport, you can see the terminal, T2, T4, and then the control tower. Some of the hangars over there, Virgin United. You can see how really well modeled this is in the British Airways hangar there. Do a quick loop for you to really just take that in. That was one of my favorite parts of this whole thing. Can also actually see these runways are really well modeled. So That will be a really fun thing to go on. Here we have T5 and the T3. Sorry, apologise for earlier. T4 is on the other side of the airport. You can see that this is a really well-modelled control tower, which I'm going to see if there's anything inside. I'm pretty sure there's not, but if there is, that's good. Let's see. Nice, so there's nothing inside there. But, I mean, you're not expecting that much. It's only a simulator, you don't need insides of buildings. So I'm gonna look over here, we have T2, my favourite terminal in Heathrow, and we have Hostile 340, which looks very weird on the ground at Heathrow, but here we are. We're actually going to look at Hostile 340 with a beautiful cockpit, as you can see. Really modelled, old, but really nice. I'm going to have a look in the back here, not a very big one, but I really like how it's got creases in the seats. It's very well modelled, no modelled APU, but what you expected? The smiley face APU does look very nice though. If you ask me, that made me smile. Let's just say that. So here it is. We'll have a look at the Cranfield livery. There, take the entry covers off and the chocks. And then you can see we actually have the walking around feature, which comes with the normal version, but I haven't shown it to you guys yet. Once again, this is my first video on this channel. Tug is now modelled. You can see it's really well modelled, which is like really nice. And you can sit in the seat here, you can drive it, which I find really cool that they've actually got human in it. So, let's have a look over here then. You can one final look at the Cranfield University livery. Sub 340 is a beautiful plane. That will be it for Heathrow. Let's now go have a look at San Francisco, which is also handcrafted at airport in the premium deluxe version. Where she can load up in San Francisco. In my favorite plane in the sim, in terms of quality, because the 787 would be my favorite, but it doesn't load that quick. It takes a long time to get ready. So, my favorite, well-working one, it's got to be the Boeing 747 Dreamlifter. Right there, you can see that. We'll be looking at that and San Francisco, so this is going to be a lot to take in. You can see, really modelled. Oh, fair. Let's go look at San Francisco then. Cool. So as you can see, it's really nice. We can go up to the term here, which has car park in the inside and terminal on the outside. Lit up at that gate there. I said it's a rain because I quite like the rain in the sim. That's really well modelled. Each raindrop actually having an effect. It's really good. Oh, and the famous 4 Bromway pattern, which is gonna be very cool. It's taking time to load. My Wi-Fi's not that good. Very sorry for the coincidence. Okay, so now we'll have a look at the 747, which I'm loving. But first, we're going to have a look at the airport itself. Really nicely modelled, handcrafted beautifully, and then you can see, obviously, the dome here, over here, very nice with the cars. Real modelled cars, which is very cool. Then you can see the iconic runways. The control runways. The Jet vehicle banned for dual landings earlier in the year. But that was sad. Oh, we'll keep going. It's still a great airport, and it will never not be. So now let's have a look at the Boeing 747 Dreamlifter in the sim, which I love. The APU did take a lot of time to load here, so that was annoying, but obviously my Wi-Fi levels were low and I've turned a lot of graphics off for the video, so we can make it the best graphics for the airports. You can see that in the 747 Dreamlifter in real life, there is no actual way for you. So that's something that I got mixed up with first. Now I know. It's all messing up here. Don't know why it's not loading the insides, but we'll have a look at the cockpit, which is probably the main part of this airplane. See back there, lovely engines. Nice some nose wheel cabinet. Look up here. Can see the co-pilot very nicely modeled, and we have that iconic dark brown cockpit fabric. Can see over here we have a nice modeled chair. Still not loaded up yet, but yeah. So we'll actually have a look now in the walking mode. Let's see if this looks good. For some reason we can walk outside of the actual airplane, but you know, really nice livery as well. And we can see the windows on the bottom there, which I personally love. There's the no front nose, landing gear compartment and strut, and get into living mode as we approach the end of our video. Lovely designed tires and beautiful engines, not running, of course. If you were wondering, and I don't know why this catering truck is in the side of it, that is one of the cons. Suppose we haven't got it all properly working yet. Here, nice winglets, lovely body. Just a beautiful airplane if you ask me. Oh, look at it. Oh, see, one last look at it. Sweet look around. Modeled airport, so if we go on top of the airport here, we don't actually go through it. Really nicely modeled. Landed at Farnborough this and the other day, and it was just so nice graphics. So yeah, that was really nice. That's the 747 Dreamlifter for you. So make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.